after Game 3, Boston looked great. I mean, they had
Yeah.
blew them out in Game 3. Honestly, same in Game 2. Even Game 1, they barely lost,
Yeah.
and they just stopped hitting, man. I mean, you look at
Yeah.
Bogarts, Schwarber, Renfro, and Vasquez combined to hit 144 with a 498 OPS.
Yeah, I mean, that's like four key pieces. Maybe Vasquez isn't as big of a piece, but still, it's like that's four
Mm.
guys in your lineup that combined to hit 144 in a series against the Astros. You're not going to win that way. And like the Red Sox did have some guys that performed pretty well. Like Devers and Kike did
Oh
great.
yeah,
They did great the whole postseason. JD had a couple homers too in that series, so he did pretty good. But like, dude, the pitching for Boston kind of just like fell apart after a while. Like we talked about, Houston's offense kind of started to get going, but like it also kind of had to do with Eovaldi, Erod, and Sale just like blowing up. I mean, they combined for a 4.95 ERA over 5 starts. So that's really not good at all.
I thought Sale was a huge disappointment. I know he was coming off the
Yeah.
injury, so you weren't expecting him to be
Right.
like Chris Sale, but he was
Right.
nowhere close. I felt.
No, he definitely wasn't. And like you could look at it like, should they have used Sale out of the bullpen instead of a starter like the whole postseason? Like maybe, just because like he wasn't used to the workload yet, he wasn't used to like long innings. You never know, but that's like a big what if. So I
Right,
guess you
right.
can't really look back on that. And then Boston's bullpen wasn't much better, other than like Ottavino, Robles, and Whitlock. They were the only relievers with an ERA during the series below 4. Every other reliever had an ERA above 4. So they kind of the pitching was a big issue, but I mean, other than Kike, Devers, and JD, no one really did much this series against Houston. And like you said, the way it started, it didn't look like that was going to happen at all.